Hello and welcome back to another bloody good vaping. So today I'm feeling rather brave and I'm going to venture into the fickle world of the 3D printed Squonk box mod. Yes, the 3D printed Squonk box mod. Now, I do plan to review quite a few of these in the forthcoming weeks. There's quite a lot out there, you know, very popular devices. So I think I'm going to get this out of the way right here, right now, so I don't have to continually doing it throughout the course of each review. Now, if a product has made it to this channel, I do not, me personally, my opinion, consider it to be a clone or a counterfeit. It surprises me that I even have to go into this again. It's like I've fucking woken up into 2013. But what I consider a clone or a counterfeit is the better word to put about it, because there seems to be some miscommunication about what these two things are, is if that's a completely stolen product, brand and design. Let's use Frankenskull as an example. You know, Frankenskull, Modder Paolo, you know, brought out his box mod to market. It has ended up cloned in China, a counterfeit in China, box, logo, style, contacts, the packaging, the very works, and sold as a Frankenskull copy. There you have a counterfeit. But as I said in my waffle only a couple of days ago as well, there's only so many sides to a box when you're an authentic modder. You know, as long as vaping's been out, which hasn't been a long time, there's still been a copious amount of designs. There's only so many designs that you can do without something looking familiar or similar or working the same way as everything else. I mean, we spent the first few years vaping on tubes, and the only thing kind of different on majority of them was the logo, but they were fine. That's fine. Just change the logo and it's fine. So that hasn't kind of moved over to this 3D printed box thing. You know, somebody brings out a box mod or something and it's very similar to something else and everyone goes up in arms, and it's usually the consumers rather than the modders themselves. So, you know, if it's made it onto this channel, I do not consider it a clone. Okay, so before you even start on me in the comments and shouting about, oh, it's a clone, it's a clone, it's a clone, I will ignore all them comments. If it's on this channel, I do not consider it a clone, and I've done my research. This is what I do, so you know what I mean. So save your breath on the comments and vent somewhere else. Right, that's it. I ain't saying it again. Okay, job done. Moving on to the review. This is the SQRT from Baron's Vape Boxes, UK company. Some great guys involved in that. Now it's an 18650 mech 3D printed Squonk box. Okay, this one here is made from a polyamide and nylon material, very reminiscent to what Vape Droid originally did before he started with the zinc alloys with S-body. It's that same sort of material, that same sort of rough edged but very, very light material. I mean, extremely light, without an atty on this, but with a battery and a bottle on this, it's 93 grams. It weighs next to nothing. Very, very small, very, very compact as well. Can take up to those 8.5ml Squonk bottles inside as well. We have a magnetic door on it on the side there, where your battery fits in nice and snug, positive down, and full copper contacts as well. On the top, we have a VeriTube style 22mm 510. So, you know, and I think it's 24mm across, but I wouldn't go for anything over sort of 23mm on this at all. You know, nice and tidy, very small. We've got some really cool sort of engravings on the side of this one. This one is the Vorbfish. No, the Vorbfish. The Vorbfish. So it's got sort of like this fish design on the side of it there. It's mouth open where your Squonk bottle sits. And your Squonk bottle is on the front, so it's nice and easy to get to give it a squonk. We have this nice little round button on the front there as well, made from the same material. Also, it locks as well, just by giving it a nice little sort of 90-degree turn, or 45-degree turn, sorry, upwards. We are locked, and 45-degree back, and we are open. I've got the armour on top. I've got a 0.4 ohm coil in this, vaping a 70-30 juice, and yeah, it's vaping quite the thing. I'm going to say that old cliche right now because I haven't said it in so long. Hits like a steam train. Fuck me, it is 2013 again. Now, he does a variety of other designs on this as well. I mean, this is the polyamide and the nylon. He also does that aluminide, I can't say it, which is like the nylon but with some aluminium sort of dust on it. Gives it that metallic look. You know, he does a lot of different doors on it as well, different colours, different designs. So, you know, just to keep your interest up, you know, and to have everyone can have sort of like a little different version of the SQRT, you know, so you don't all have the same thing, which I think is great. Now, before I get into any more details about this, price, what I think about it, where to get it from, etc, 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 let's pop down to the table now. Let's have a little look at it up close, and then we'll come back and give it a bloody good vaping. Safe. So here you have the SQRT, the Vorbfish edition. As you can see there, we've got a nice engraving of a rather angry fish on the sides there. We have that on both sides as well. I think that looks rather cool. Now, this is made from a polyamide and nylon material, 3D printed squonk box mod. Very, very light indeed through this material. Just on its own, with a battery and a bottle in this, it weighs 93 grams. That is absolutely bare minimum. It's just so light as well. It's really unbelievable. Size-wise, it's 75mm in height, 42mm in length, and 24mm in width there. On the top, we do have a very tube style 22mm stainless steel 510. You've got your Baron Vape Boxes logo on the back there. On the front, you can see where your squonk bottle is for your squonking. So it makes it really nice and comfortable to be able to use that little hand just to give it a quick squonk. Very nice indeed. Circular switch on the front, and it does have a locking mechanism as well, which is great. So just a 45-degree angle turn upwards, and we are locked. 45-degree back, and we are ready to take a vape. It does have a slight magnetic door on this, so just get your fingers on the sides there and pull it out. You can see there you have your magnets on the inner of the door, and then on the inner of the frame as well. Not a lot of room in there to move. We do have one 18650. Plus we have an 8.5mm squonk bottle in there as well. You can't remove the squonk bottle without removing the battery first, so just be mindful of that. Let's just remove that battery now. Positive side down, of course. It does give you a plus and minus there below the SQRT logo, just in case it's idiot proof for people like me. And then just to push your bottle out and pull out like that, said the vicar to the actress. So your copper contacts in there as well. Nice and clean, very, very simple. That's what it says on the tin, really. Let's put that back together. You do have a slight catch on the side here. I'm a little bit worried about that myself, in case I'm a bit rough with it and I snap something off. But I mean, it's quite sturdy, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. But yeah, it's quite thin, so I'd be a bit mindful just in case pulling this in and out. But it's a nice little snap to it as well. I really do like that design on the side there. I think that looks great. It's really well done as well. It's got a great sort of comic, sort of graphic novel look to it. Little bubbles in there as well. But yeah, all in all, it's a beautiful little thing. Absolutely small, light as a feather, squonks a treat. What more do you want? So that's the SQRT from Baron Vape Boxes. So there you have the SQRT. Now the first thing that jumps out to me on this is the weight. It is light as a feather. It's like a piece of paper. You know, 93 grams without an atomizer on the top, with a battery and a bottle inside. I mean, it's literally weighs next to nothing, so ultimately pocket friendly as well. The size as well, just a fraction over the size of, say, a Frankenskull at like 73mm in height, 75mm in height, sorry. You know, it's absolutely tiny, very, very comfortable as well. You know, you've got that one finger there in between your fuck off finger and your index finger to squonk, and then you've got your index finger to fire away. So very, very hand friendly as well. You know, the material it's made from, I like the material. You know, it does feel a bit flimsy and a bit whatever, you know, but it's very small and compact as well, so I wouldn't be too frightened about dropping it. I mean, the door might come off, the magnets are quite thin, and you do have just sort of like a very thin catch on this side. But I mean, you know, I don't really drop my mods anymore. It's just one of those things. Just be careful with it. You know, I'm not going to do any drop tests on it, just because I don't want to break it or risk it or do anything silly. But you know, it does feel strong enough because it is compact. You know, and the Vape Droid was as well. You know, that was made from the same material, and I did drop my Vape Droid a few times, and it survived. So there we go. 24mm in width. So I mean, I don't know if there's many squonking atties that go over sort of 22mm anyway, so that's no danger. And you can get a nice little atty ring on this. I've got a 23 to 22 on there, and it looks the part as well. It does hit well, you know, it really does. There's like next to nothing on the voltage drop on this, probably nothing either. I mean, I haven't tested that myself. I've gone off what a couple of other people have told me, you know, shoot me dead. But I mean, from vaping it as well, it's a really good sort of conductivity on this, and really does give you a hard vape. Yeah, very nice indeed. You know, the detail of the engraving, which you saw closer on the close up there, is really nice indeed. Like an angry fish, you know, and it should probably be angry, you know, with all the fucking drama that goes on around these 3D printed skunk boxes. But yeah, it looks really good. And then, you know, you've got other designs that he's doing as well, sort of some wacky designs I've seen on his page. You know, I'll put the link in the description so you can jump on there yourselves and have a look. But yeah, and he's doing lots of different coloured doors, lots of different bits and pieces, so you can sort of customise it and jazz it up to your heart's content, which is great, you know. So you're not just stuck with one particular sort of style, really. You can go for other versions of it as well, and whatever one tickles your fancy. Very easy to get the bottle in and out and the battery in and out. You know, you do need to remove the battery first before taking out your bottle. You can't actually get the bottle out on its Jack Jones. You have to take your battery out as well. But you know, for the size of it and for the shape of it, I can understand why that's been done that way. You know, it's not like your typical 3D printed box, you know, and there's hundreds of them, that you can just remove the bottle or the battery simultaneously. You know, this one you have to take the battery out and then get the bottle out, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So there you go. No, not vice versa. You can get the battery in and out whenever you damn well want, but to get the bottle out, you have to take the battery out. Very clean inside as well, as you saw, you know, with that copper contact running all the way through. Very nice indeed. Positive down as always with these sort of designs as well. And yeah, very simplistic, very good looking, very comfortable, and very small and very light, which is my favourite thing about this. The weight of this is just unbelievable. It's great. Now, the guy did start just making these for himself, really, the guy Jamie. Very nice guy as well, long-term pit member and all. He started making these for himself, but like a few people saw him and, oh, I want one, I want one, I want one. So he started making them for a few friends and what have you. So, you know, production at the moment is small, just sort of trying to get into its speed and stuff, you know. But there is a Facebook group, Facebook again. So if you don't like Facebook, you're shit out of luck. There is a Facebook group that you can join and have a look. There will be some lists coming up and some Google Docs and what have you to get one, or drop the modder a PM and see what you can do with that. But yeah, I'll put the link in the description and you can see about getting yourselves one of these in the near future. I would recommend it if you want a nice little small mech, you know, that's comfortable, that looks the part, weighs next to nothing, and isn't just a square box. Then yeah, definitely grab one of these. They are very nice indeed. Prices on these start £100, and that's just sort of like the plain black ones. Then obviously if you want different doors and things like that, and then you've got these special kind of ones like the Vorbfish. It's weird to say that, the Vorbfish, which are £125, which has that more detailed engraving put into it, so a bit more work's gone into it, so a bit more price has been hocked up on that one. And there's other designs as well, not just the fish on the side. So, you know, whatever he's doing at the time, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you can request something in the future, maybe when he's sort of like found his feet on it and sort of started getting more lists out there. But yeah, so it's £100 for like your standard black on black, and then as you start to add different bits like different doors or different materials or the different engravings, then you go up to sort of like £125, you know, UK made as well, so your shipping's going to be cheap in the UK. I don't know about international, you'll have to inquire on the group. But all in all, yep, really like it. I think it's quite a jazzy little squonk box mod. Very light indeed. I love the fish on it. I think that's great. It's got that one of them faces on it. And yeah, all in all, it's just a nice vape and very comfortable and pocket friendly. And I'm going to say it again, just for laughs, hits like a train. There we go. So that is the SQRT, you know, polyamide and nylon material. This one is black here. We've got a 22mm very tube style 510. Takes those 8.5mm squonk bottles, 18650, full copper contacts inside, magnetic door. A variation of different styles and colours that you can get. And you can also get that aluminide, I can't say it, aluminide. Oh, I'm on one, lack of sleep. So yeah, there's a variety of different styles you can get as well. But all in all, very, very nice indeed. Can't wait to see more work out of these guys. Keep it up. And all in all, yeah, I'm enjoying using the little squirt. So thank you very much for watching this review, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe.